Welcome everybody to hopefully the last game I ever cast on this computer. Or we could get into another game, because who knows, it's a best of 3. We could be having a second game, we could be having a third game. Well, we're guaranteed to have a second game. God, that was one of the worst intros I've ever done. I was trying to be funny, and my god, did it fail. Ha! Sorry about that. Alright, but we're almost into the 6th hour of casting, so that'll be my excuse. We're spawning directly on top of the person who is actually up 1-0 in this series. It is EG.HuK, the blue Protoss in the top left, going against alternate attacks, DarKFoRcE, the Zerg in the bottom right. DarKFoRcE needs to win the next 2 games if he's going to go ahead and move along in this Teamliquid Starleague opener. Oh my god, I'm sorry guys, this has been the worst beginning to a game I have ever done. It's terrible, but the game will be awesome, I promise you. I apologize. Okay, let's try this again. Alternate attacks DarKFoRcE, the red Zerg in the bottom right. At the moment, he is down 0-1 to EG.HuK, the blue Zerg in the top left. We are in this TSL qualifier. It is I'm blanking on it again. Qualifier number 4 for the European/North American servers, and hopefully this game will be exciting enough that I can just go and it'll still work as a cast, because that seems to be all my brain is capable of at this moment in time. HuK right now is up 1-0, so if he wins this section of the tournament is done, the round of 16 will go to him and DarKFoRcE will be knocked out. If DarKFoRcE wins, he's got an opportunity to go to game 3, which would then lead him to possibly get into the quarterfinals. HuK is very aggressive Protoss. We saw that in the last game, while DarKFoRcE went for a very tech-heavy style in the last game. HuK did a great job of using this probe to delay DarKFoRcE's natural in that last game, and actually served to make DarKFoRcE create his natural expansion hatchery at 20 food, which is really, really late. And at the moment, HuK could easily throw down Pylon. No, he actually went Nexus first. Okay, so HuK is going Nexus first, and DarKFoRcE barely gets the hatch down. DarKFoRcE barely gets the hatch down at 16 food, which is what you want. 16 food is a good time for that hatch, especially because DarKFoRcE already has his spawning pool completed, which means that he will be able to save himself from any kind of cannon rushes, but that's not a threat, so that HuK has actually got his building placement and everything down here with the Nexus first. We have a gateway being thrown down, and I really like the building placement of HuK. One of the big weaknesses of Antiga Shipyard is walling off this part of the area safely from Zerglings. Earlier on, you can get a lot of aggression happening on this left side from the Zerglings. With this area being hit by Zerglings, it's hard to get the cannons to be safe as well. You need a cannon in their middle line awkward spot, and sometimes what you want to do is actually throw a pylon here so that Zerglings can't run by this area, but that's not covered by the cannon, so it's hard to kind of sort those things out. Alright, so we are going to see DarKFoRcE will be getting his 3rd base, so we will not be seeing a 2-base cheese from DarKFoRcE, but let's wait to see what HuK is going to be doing in this game around. Last game he went for a +1 4-gate, warp gate, zealot type of warping with not too much success. DarKFoRcE did handle it incredibly well. Took down the pawns before anything could really be warped in, and HuK didn't do anything with it. It was HuK's follow-up that really won him the game. This time around, I'm kind of expecting HuK to just straight up 7, 8, or 9 gate. He loves those strategies. He's up 1-0, and he could easily maybe force out a kind of a quicker game if he can go ahead and just take the victory against DarKFoRcE to that kind of a degree. Now, DarKFoRcE is... I'm kind of expecting him to play a little bit safer. Going for a fast tech is really, really risky, and when you're playing against HuK, you have to be very, very aware with your scouting to make sure that you can see if there's going to be a massive 7, 8 gate attack coming in. I mean, everyone knows that HuK's got a really, really easy time doing micro, because he's just so powerful. Hopefully my stream is not failing yet, because this is so far into the streaming session and my computer likes to fail, guys. Remember that I am getting a going to be getting my new computer built today. Hopefully they will be able to be running a lot better than this computer really should. I should be able to even stream 1080p. So just letting you guys know, we're going to see exactly what's going to be happening in this game, and hopefully tomorrow for the Korean qualifiers, I'll be able to bring you a much better quality stream. Alright, but let's look for the builds the guys are going for. DarKFoRcE has just now thrown down 2 gases. We are seeing that he is getting out a couple links along with drones. Good to be safe. You don't want to lose anything silly. But if you talk about early gateway pressure from HuK, we have a 6 gate so far going down. And talk about Oh, look at the scout. DarKFoRcE sees this coming in. We've got the stalker coming over, but look at that scout by DarKFoRcE. He sees all of those gates, and when you see more than 4 on the field at once, unless he doesn't know about that one, he's got to realize there's another gateway down. But HuK is going to be 6-gating against DarKFoRcE, and we have the proxy pylon going down. We have another proxy pylon on the low ground too. HuK is spreading pylons everywhere. He doesn't care this is being seen. He's just going to finish a pylon somewhere and be able to warp in there. We got the warp gate finishing there. The gateways there are going to be done. Maybe DarKFoRcE saw this too late. It's going to be really, really close. HuK has got his pylons going down. This top one, the high ground, is about to complete. There we have Zealots coming in. Cancellation on that one, and he's going to just start warping in straight away. Pure Zealots down. I don't think there's a Roach Horn out from DarKFoRcE. There's a lair down. I don't see a Roach Horn. I'm quickly turning around. There is no Roach Horn. These Zealots are going to be really, really effective right now. Yep, only Lurk's going to be. There's no Roach Horn that can be. Roach is going to be made from this. And Zealots here are streaming in. They have the +1. We have a +1 6-gate warping happening right now. Spawn callers are not done quite yet. And this is going to be the it for my voice. My throat hurts so much. Almost as much as my toe. As we're seeing them pushing forward. Spawn callers are going to be getting immediately attacked by the Zealots. And that's going to be possibly bad news bears for HuK, but he's got enough Zealots against those counter Zerglings that he's in a really nice spot. If he can get a couple more Stalkers to help him against the Spawn Cars, this could be a really, really nice play for him, but these Spawn Cars, this may not be enough. We've got them both going to very low health. One is getting targeted down really efficiently on the bottom. Top one's about to go. HuK is going to have a lot more Zealots on the field right now. 7 Zealots to 17 Zerglings. We got 2 queens on the map, but this is going down. GG gets called by DarKFoRcE. GG. HuK will now 2-0. If DarKFoRcE had moved that Overlord in 30 seconds earlier, my god, that could have been a force in Game 3, because then he could have thrown on the Spawn Crawlers, maybe get down a Roach Warren or something, but HuK still takes the victory. Really, really, really nice play by HuK. Very rarely do you see a 6-gate warp in that early. A lot of players like to actually go ahead and favor more +2 attack timings, whether they're involving Immortals, Blinkstalkers, Colossi, or a combination of the 3, or maybe even Void Rays or something. But pure gate, going pure Zealot, 5-gate warping that quickly with a +1 attack, devastating. DarKFoRcE not being able to get a Roach Horn in time ends up being his downfall, and we will be seeing HuK moving along into the quarterfinals. Congrats to him. Good showing by DarKFoRcE, but that is going to be finishing this stream session of the TSL 4 qualifier number 4 for the European North American server. 5th overall. Tomorrow will be the Korean qualifier. Feel free, Teamliquid.net, to just go ahead and love Teamliquid because they're awesome. Thank you guys very much for watching. It's been a good day. I guess you should follow me, social networking sites, yada yada. Please, thank you. And let's go ahead and I'm going to say goodbye and talk to stream for a little bit before we officially end. Thank you all so very much.